Hello everyone, starting stream a little bit late here. Hope everybody's okay though. Oh wow. I like the remix for Waterfall here. I'm just sending the link out. Oh, wow. I think the music just goofed there for a moment. Wait, what? Okay, so back to work. I'm just gonna make this look as good as I can before I apply smoothing, so. This is all using quads at the moment, so I'm really happy with it. I just need to just do little things here and there to improve everything. Like the middle needs to be raised along the back here, just slightly. I don't think we've heard Mo's theme yet. Be good if we do. Might do some yellow later on. I need to get more of this stuff done. Oh. And then I can give context to people that are coming in as well. Oh, really late stream today, but we good. And I'm just gonna log into YouTube just in case it's messing me around here with chat. Log into YouTube. Ah? No, it isn't. We good. Okay, now the idea here is that I slowly raise these up to the end and then make it so it's more rounded and less sort of like this at the moment. I just got to go for about there, really? And then we just raise the rest just a little bit around here, and then we can smooth this off and hopefully it'll be fine. Hey Raiden, how you doing? Let's just see if that's okay. Yeah, it looks like it. There we go. Just slowly building this up here. Try and bring these verts up a little bit, and then I can play around with them if I need to. I don't think I'm gonna have to though. Not too much anyway. I just need this to be not as flat on the side. What's this? This is gonna be on Nine's house. We just gotta get the overall shape looking a little bit better. Because I tried getting on Nine's house from the old files this morning and realized how bad it was, and I'm like, okay, gonna have to remodel everything. So yeah, pretty nuts. Okay, here we go. Oh. Meanwhile, I've got Yellow's soundtrack on in the background. I just noticed the freaking castanets in this track. How did I not notice that on the first time round? Hey Alvin. Yeah, I'm just streaming a little bit later. Today's been a little bit stressful, but I'm alright now. I'm kind of getting over it, which is why I didn't start stream before. So I'm kind of just sort of trying to relax while at the same time doing some 3D stuff for everybody. I figured it'd be better streaming than not streaming, so... I do not know how I did not notice the castanets before. Okay, and then we got this bit, which I think was like this. Oh. Yeah, how's everybody else? Hope everybody else is doing at least a little bit better than I am. That moment where I get to the tail end of things here and it's like, nah, I need to bring this in here. Like, severely need to bring that in at the end. About there, maybe? And that needs to come in a lot more. Like that. Oh, hey, look. We've got these verts here that I need to bring in. And then we just do this. You got this. Thank you very much, Alvin. So yeah, we're pretty much just getting Undyne's house redone here because the first version, like I said before, was pretty bad. I was using one from like MMD, I think it was, and yeah, I wasn't happy with the outcome. It just looked super bad, so I was like, yeah, I'll just do it myself. I'm actually better at doing stuff like buildings and things than characters, so I'm a little bit more comfortable with that. So it's actually nice to be able to do something that isn't a character, because I'm more likely to screw up a character. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, Undyne's home that looks like a giant fish. But yeah, I love doing environments and machinery and things, which is why all that stuff for the project looks good and why you never see me modeling any characters. And the one time I tried to do that with Onion San, it just went terribly wrong. Oh. Okay, there we go. So now if I take that, if I smooth that out, that should sort out like most of the main part of the home. I might need to lower that last polygon up there a little bit. You modeled Asriel though. Oh yeah, I did model Final Form Asriel, but then again, that one was just like bits of geometry. It's weird. It's like some things I'm better at than others. I'd say it's more the whole thing of like, I definitely like environments more than anything else, but it's weird, like sometimes I can be okay at modeling, sometimes I can't, but with Final Form Asriel, I did mention that I borrowed the head from another model, so... kind of a little bit of the work was done for me. Well, let's see, face, smooth. The idea is to try, oh, look at that. I was gonna say the idea is to try and get it all done in one go there. And it has been, which is good. Very good, because it means I can go like 45 there, and I'll be okay. It's funny how Undyne's looks like this. It looks like a tadpole. He's still alive. Yeah, I am. Just not from this morning. I took a break from this morning and then came back. Yeah, we got the crazy bits here done, so then we can go ahead and try and do the rest of this. I just need to taper this off at the end, see how this works in a moment, because everything should be fine. I can bridge through there and then put a cut through the center. And then we can just join, wait a minute, join that to the last one there. And then what that does is, it finishes it up, and then we can just take these three vertices and just play around with them to get the desired effect. So like here, oh, we should be able to just, oh. Just do this kind of thing, and then we'll just ease it a little bit. 1, 2, yeah. Okay, that's all quads. So what I need to do here really is take these two and smooth them. Let's try just, yeah. The idea is to kind of keep the shape while smoothing them out just a little bit. What happens if I smooth all of these? Oh. Okay, so that does do what I expected, which is smooth all of them backwards. I just do that. That actually doesn't look too bad. I can get away with that. I can just do like, what, 60? Ah, there we go. 60 smooths that out, just how I want. So yeah, then we've got the front of Undyne's house, right? And that's a lot better than the previous one was, because one, it's kind of low poly. And two, everything's quads. There's nothing in there that isn't quads. I love the way the awesome music comes on when I'm explaining this now. So yeah, we should be able to do the little details that go in the side and everywhere else, and hopefully get this all done. So yeah, I've got reference stuff here. What I did was I went on the website that had the other one on, and I just took images of it and tried to model around it as best I could. It didn't actually work, so I ended up doing something else that was totally different. Hi, Blur! Blur, while you're here, not meaning to be rude, but are you okay with still all your stuff? Because I know we talked about it around about New Year, or is that better talking about in DMs? Excuse me. I just thought I'd inquire. I'm okay. Okay, I'm just checking. I don't know whether you've been around for the last one. I had some really good news though. I've got all of Toriel's lines, all of Monster Kid's lines, and all of Muffet's lines now. And I'm just waiting on Undyne's. So that's 4 characters done. And I'm so happy. Well, if I get Undyne's relatively soon, then that'll be nice. I'm so happy because it takes a lot of weight off my shoulders, you know, because it was 4 characters that needed to be done. I've set aside 3 days next week before I go into London to record. Oh, nice! By the way, hope the trip to London goes well. So yeah, I got the marsh done. I'm still tempted to add small other little bits to the marsh, and I managed to optimize it. For those who don't know, the way that I've been doing things is, I'm gonna have to show you. Because it doesn't do it justice. Let's see. We'll do this on a new one. I'm back and forth lately. I got a raid card. At least you're very busy. So yeah, the reason why I didn't stream before is literally because I was just so stressed out with stuff that happened today. Can't really talk too much about it yet. But depending on what happens in future, I'll talk about it. It was potentially really serious, so I got really worried. But yeah. Rail card, says Blur. Laughing my ass off. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna show you what I've been doing, and by that I mean explaining it, and we'll go from there. So I'm gonna show you one of the new things that I did for Waterfall. So for a lot of this stuff, what we do is we need to place stuff like this plant that was from the concept art that Temmie drew. And all I did literally was, I took a plant literally from Breath of the Wild, I think it was, or no, Tears of the Kingdom or something? I took a plant from that changed the texture colors to match the artwork, and then took a freaking crystal from Pokemon Coliseum, I think it was, or something, and just threw that in here and did some little work to stick the crystals everywhere, right? But that's not the important thing. The important thing is, one, we get some of the concept art back in the game, and two, is a neat way of doing this. Like, I've showed this before, right? What we do is, we use what I call geometry nodes, and essentially what a geometry node setup is it can be anything. It controls a lot of stuff, but the easiest thing to do is, like, distribute things on a plane. So, for instance, we do, like, distribute points on face. And what this does is, as you can see here, with that plane that we had, it just takes the density of the plane and puts a load of points on it. And then, for instance, where those points are, we can then say instance on points. And what this means now is, if we attach that, everything vanishes, and that's primarily because it's waiting for an input, right? So then what we can do is we can go instance this object, take the geometry, and hook it up to the instance. And as you can see, we've got an absolute ton of flowers now, but they're not facing the right way. So then what we can do is we can take this, combine all these vectors together, and then I think it's, which vector is it again? Not that one. I think it's the X. Yeah, it's the X. So what we can do is we can take that and go 1.6, and that should, yeah, stand up all of the flowers on the side, right? And then what we do is we take the rotation here, and we're gonna have the rotation be a random. So we'll have it be a random value on the Z-axis, and we'll have it at like 40. Minimum is 5. And what we're actually doing here is we're limiting the rotation of the actual plant on one axis, so it will always point upwards like you'd expect a plant to. But then we're telling it, when you put those plants down on that surface that I commanded you to go on, just rotate in any direction. You can randomly rotate up to like a maximum of 40. And we can just then use different seeds to randomize that if we want. But then, to finish this off, we can turn around and be like, okay, we want the density to be a little bit more interesting, and we don't want them to clip through each other. So we set how far they are away from each other by having a minimum distance of, say, like 0.2, just so they're not going to clip into each other. And then we just lower the density. And by doing this, we can then start to get this kind of like really nice automated setup that we can then just go with. And as you can see, as I'm increasing the size of this plane, I'm getting more flowers, which hopefully should not clip into each other, or rather not as much. Right? So we can make a field of these concept flowers that were never actually in the game if you want. And we can even change the scale of them. So for instance here, we can have the scale be like anything, well, pretty much anything like the one down here, but what I like to do is try and randomize it a little bit so we can have it as a float value. And a float, oh no wait, let's do math, and then float, I think. Where is it? I'll explain this in a moment. This is stuff I've been learning since messing around with this kind of crap, so it's weird. Let's try vector math and then we'll do... Nope, apparently it wasn't that. Trying to remember which one it was. I think it was just go to random value and change it there. Yeah, it was, into a float. And a float is a value from 1 to 0, and essentially you can go anywhere in between. Like, if I remember rightly, the way that the code and stuff works for like games and other things, you have different ways of calculating math and stuff, and floats basically allow you to go in between certain values. So we can go anywhere in between 1 and 0 with this. Whereas if I have like an integer literally can only be 0 or 1. Really weird, but it's a load of like mathematic crap that I don't like thinking about too much. But we can easily turn around and be like, okay, we'll have this tweaked to say like a value of 0.2 or 0.3. So it looks kind of like the original one we placed, right? And then we can have a minimum of, say, 0.05. Hey, Sammy. And the reason why we have a minimum of 0.05 is that we get that height variation that you would get properly. So then if we look at the field of flowers we have now, you can now see that they're randomly distributed, randomly rotated, and the height is random as well. Which is really cool, right? Because it means that instead of me placing all these automatically, you know, like by having to just do them by hand and rotate them over and over and over again, this stuff is all done just by calculations and math, which is really crazy. And it gets complicated sometimes. Just having a drink here. So then we start just doing that with a bunch of other stuff. Sounds with the shortcuts. Yeah, I'm actually glad that these are shortcuts because, like, they're really handy for coming up with certain things. Like, people are saying to me, like, can some of this not be automated? It's like, no, it can. I love going into actual render mode here because it shows you what it'd look like with no lighting and you get to see all the crystals. Which gives you an idea of how this will look like in Waterfall, because it's really pretty. But yeah, I want to do this with another one of the concept. The concept flowers that I've yet to make is the one where it's just like a small bud with a crystal in the center. Pink, I love it, says Blair. So imagine I've done this, but I've done it for grass as well, and I've done it for the stalactites and stalagmites. But the thing is, when you do all this and you start copying tons of information like this, it starts lagging a lot on screen. And I was wondering why. And it seems to just be because it's not physical geometry and the computer's always calculating it. It's always there and thus it lags out. At least that's my assumption. So I had all this stuff in the marsh and the marsh was running incredibly slowly. And I was like, oh god, this is terrible. And then I just found a shortcut way of turning it all into physical meshes, because this is all just calculations at the moment. It's not actually there and you can't really properly interact with it. It just looks like it. And I'm like, okay, I'll just turn it all into 3D. The moment I turned it into 3D, I found that I can fit a lot more in the scene, making it a lot more detailed, and it still runs at like 30 to 40 frames per second with all the rest of the stuff in there. So I've got like tons of grass, tons of flowers, tons of stalactites, a couple of waterfalls as well in there. So the marsh is looking real nice, and then I topped it off by having some like nice water effects going in there as well. So I'm slowly going back through the other areas and optimizing them to make sure that they look good. And then on top of that, I'm obviously working on Undyne's house now because the other one that we had before looked crap. Which sounds terrible because I was using it in the preview footage, but I did not know how bad it was until I actually properly looked at the file and then went, oh, this is bad. So, yeah. So now what we're doing is we're grabbing the fins, and we'll just do the fins here for the ends. So yeah, I can't wait to have Undyne's house done, because then I can plan out the hub area and how big that's going to be, because I've done a little bit of that. Oh, while you're here, I might as well show you a little bit. Like, please don't load up the spoilers. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I can show you a little bit of the marsh here and show you what I was on about. So this is that scene, right? And the thing is, I'm not going to show you it with textures, but this is how jam-packed it is so far. Oh wait, no, it's not got the grass on. Now it does. No, it doesn't? Okay, let's try that then. Oh, there we go. That moment where I'm trying to find the grass and it's just like, nah, we're not having it. So here we go. Bam, there we go. So that's all the grass, all the stalactites. We've even got some of the lily pads floating on the surface of the water here, which is so nice to see. You know, so I've decided with the marsh as well, I'm gonna go like Temmie's concept art quite a lot, and I had to obviously redo the overall structure of it a little bit. It follows the basics of the marsh about 50%, but then the rest lead you to the back wall over there instead of right over here. But yeah, we got some trees up in here. We got a load of grass, as you can see. We've got those flowers. Again, this isn't really spoilers because you're not seeing what the overall visuals look like because they're the most important bit. You can see Frisk there. But we got some pebbles up in here as well. We've even got the underwater water sausages here, which are cool. And then over here we've got the area with the cat's grass and the mushrooms. And then this is the area where you go to, well, you go up towards Onion Sand. Because instead of going that way to go to Onion Sand now, we go this way and up and round. Because the idea is you slowly work your way up and over here to get to Onion Sand. You go around, kind of like the Minecraft guys, because I was talking to them a lot recently. And you go all the way around, and then you climb up and up and up, and then you do the Undyne chase somewhere around about there and end up in the garbage dump. This is looking complex, as Damon. Oh yeah, it really has been complex to get this stuff done. But like, when I show it off, it's going to be so good, and I already know it's going to be good, because it's like I said before, you know all these updates so far have gone down really well, and people have enjoyed them, but you know it's good when even I'm getting excited for it. Like, the Ruins, I was confident, and I was like, yeah, it looks nice, but that was about it. With Heartland, I was like, no, I'm genuinely happy about this, and with New Home, I was like, please, to dear God, hope this is good, right? This one, I'm like, this is exactly how it should look, because it's the only other area that I've properly done concept art for as well, like physical artwork, because obviously the one that I did in VR just messed up for some weird reason, so it's just like, I'll just, screw it, I'll just do physical concept art of it, and that turned out to be good. So yeah, the one area that I do physical concept art of is the one that's turned out the best so far, which is quite amusing. So what I'm trying to do is copy these ideas a little bit here for planes and stuff, and then we can go ahead and have Undyne's house done and looking better, and then that's going to be good. Throwing that back in, then I can get the scale for everything, put in the details that I did with the original, do the interior and the exterior to look as on par with New Home, with all the details and everything. That's gonna look so good. I just realized I can just do this with Bezier curve. Dave, do you remember a show called Robotics? I think it's an 80s cartoon. I remember Cubics, but that was more like 90s, 2000s, and I remember, oh, what's the other one? Bots Master. Bots Master was good. But I don't remember Robotics. That reminds me, I might have another crack at Yellow later on again, because of last night. I was on like a time limit, but tonight I'm not really on a time limit. Bots Master was good. Bots Master, I think, was like the first show other than Transformers that I watched with robots in. And everyone under the age of like 20 in chat is going to be like, what the hell? You know. But yeah, Bots Master was really good. Really enjoyed it. Okay, so let's see here. What I'm trying to do is get the kind of overall look here. What do you think about this is, I could probably bring that, yeah, down to be squares like this, and then I can just bevel it if I want. Post it to your Discord for you, by all means. And then we can have a laugh here and edit the geometry so that it's kind of simple. We'll do it like 5 or 4. And then that gives us a large amount of control with what we're doing here. And then we can just go ham on this thing and it'll be fun. We can do like Bezier curve, duplicate objects. Then for this curve, we can Bring this over here. Make this look a little bit better, because we're not too bothered about polygon count with it being a film, but at the same time, you don't want everything being like super high poly, so it's best keeping it as low as possible. Interesting music, very different. It's Undertale Yellow's entire OST, so that's why it might sound a little bit different. I think we're up to the dunes at the moment. Could be wrong. I'll have a look. Let's try and see if I can get this to not clip into each other here. Idea being I can sort this out later on if I have to. I just want to get like the basics done in here so then I can edit this stuff later on. Like with this here, I need this to be moved a little bit, I think. So let's just give this a bit more shape. I absolutely love Bezier curves because they just save you a lot of time. That reminds me, I need to get a free tool for Blender later on that allows you to do substance style painter stuff, but in Blender for free. It's been shared around on the Undernet quite a lot recently, so I need to check that out and see how good it is. I might even be able to use it here. Let's see. Wait, that looks familiar, robotics. Hang on, let me clip that. I don't know why that looked familiar for the moment. 1985, okay. The giant robot dinosaur thing looked familiar. Oh, dude. This looks really cool. This looks familiar and I'm not entirely sure why. I've probably seen like a couple of episodes of it or something, maybe, or something very similar. You're gonna have me watching that now. I'm just gonna sit down and watch this series for like later on. Okay. Xeno says morning, hello. It's more like good evening for me. It's almost 12. Oh. But it's fine. We're good. I mean, I've seen it in a few episodes when I was a kid, but it popped into my recommended. Dude, I love it when your recommended actually works like that, you know. And by that I mean just everybody's recommended, because you'll get all kinds of crap in there. And then next moment you recommend it, it'll be like, so anyway, remember this cool thing? And it's like, yes, this is awesome. No, that's how recommended should work, rather than recommending you really stupid stuff. So yeah, for anyone who's just come in, I'm just doing Undine's house now. I'm just trying to detail it slowly. The idea is I'm using this session to kind of relax a little bit, so we'll be getting there. I'll be making a few mistakes probably, but we can sort them out. It's not too bad. What I'm trying to do is just get shape to the fins here on the house. Give me stuff I might want to see instead of bugs and crows eating people's eyes like mine have been going on at this point since Damon. Oof. Oh. Just having my tea here. I watch a few bird videos and YouTube thinks I like that. Yeah. Tends to do that, you know, you just sit there and you'd be like, oh, okay, I fancy watching something like this today, and then next minute YouTube's like, so anyway, you want to see people having their eyes gouged out? And it's like, no, thank you. Moss, oh wait, I already said that to Sammy. Indeed you did. Okay, so we can take those and do that with it. Now, the easiest way I can do this is literally just by flattening everything like they've done for the interior bit. that's going to be easy, but I'm going to have to do all the rest and make it pointy and stuff and edit it. So let's join all this and convert to mesh. But yeah, anyway, for everyone that's coming in, I hope you're doing well today. I hope everything is going fine for you and you're having a really, really good day. Ooh, let's do this. Just try and match this up a little bit. Ah, gonna have to like do that a little bit more. The idea is to have it just the right amount so that it goes inside there. If it looks too polygonal, I can always just edit it, so it's not too bad. I saw one of those street sharks in my charity shop today, but it was raining cats and dogs, so I couldn't be bothered to pick it up. Which one? Because I had all of them as a kid. I'm drawing on paper again. I'm not, after not being able to do it for months, I'm really happy, says Sammy. Oh, nice. It was a glove. Oh, okay, I didn't have the glove. I had the figures, just the individual, like, 4 main characters that were figures. I had them. They were pretty cool. Not the hand shark that Vin Diesel is famous for showing off. Ooh. Why did I think that was going to go into his theme then? I just realized this is potential music spoilers for me, I think. Ooh. Do you still have them? No. I went through the same thing that all people do when they get to a certain age. Like, I had a load of stuff ages ago that I eventually got from, like, car boot sales, mainly. Like, I mentioned it before, I had, like, a bunch of Power Rangers stuff, a bunch of Transformers that were secondhand from, like, family members and stuff. And it was all great. I still have a ton of Lego, like, classic Lego. How many hours has this been? It's been quite a lot. But yeah, I used to have a load of, like, stuff like that, and then I just got to a point where I was like, you know what, I don't want to get made fun of, so I'll get rid of it all. And then I highly regretted that. I was like, I don't care, I'm going to get it back. I'm going to enjoy the stuff that I actually want to enjoy. So yeah. I think it's one of those things, everybody goes through that phase where they're just like, I don't want to get made fun of because I like this and nobody else seems to like it. It's just like, dude, it doesn't matter, just like what you like, you know. Especially now where it's more accepted to like that kind of stuff, or at least just any kind of stuff that's like geeky. I think it was just the time period that I lived in. You know. Or rather, the time period I lived through. It was just like, there was nothing liked about geeky stuff. It was just like, nah, let's just not continue with that for the time being. You know. Now everybody's a freaking geek. We all go through that kind of phase. It was literally just peer pressure. Like, I'm going to put it down to literally just being peer pressure, because who wants to get cold, like, every single day? We've already been through that, you know, for a long time. There's some deep lore that I've not introduced you to yet. Oh yeah, totally, Eamon. And those people are assholes for doing that, you know. Add a bit more spikiness to this, and then we can try and smooth it out. Yeah, I got a load of my stuff from like car boot sales and things. It was all like secondhand. No shame in that though. I'm getting Blade Runner 2049 vibes right now, says Zeno. I can draw Temmie now, says Sammy. Oh, nice. So if I bring this up here, I can do this, and then we can edit this a little bit. 'Cause again, I'm trying to make Undines be like really pointy. Hopefully this will work. This works, it's gonna be super easy and I'm gonna be actually way more confident. Because at the moment I'm just like, yeah, this should work. Hopefully. Hopefully. It'll work, right? You know, so I think that goes there. It's music, man. I swear this is actually from the Dunes still. Wait, what's that? Is that for that? Yes? Okay, okay. I know where that goes then. It should kind of go about there. Roughly, if I put there like that. Then we can bring that down. Just trying to figure out where I can put this. To about there, and then where's the middle one? I need to fix the middle one's point because it actually needs to be further back so nothing clips. Like that. If I have that about there, then nothing clips, and I can just do that, and it should be okay. Now let's have a look at the reference. Oh, there we go. Right. That actually isn't bad for like low poly fins though, with just... All I need to do is make sure those other bits are like fixed in place, and that's actually going to be a good low poly compromise. I'm taking that because I can just apply smoothing to it. It should be alright. And then I can just put the flat behind it and it'll be good. And then as long as I apply transparency to it, we should be in luck. Okay, so I need this. I think the only thing to address your question before, Damon. Oh, somebody says, I swear I could have heard the yip of a dog. The annoying dog. I have not heard that yet. To answer your question though, Damon, before, or rather, to address it a different way, is what I still have. I think the only thing I have left over from that time period, apart from video games, is my Pokemon cards. Do you have a straw? No? It's about there, right? Think so? Yeah. Right, let's throw that about there, and then just... Yeah, this is all the Dunes music. I remember all of these. Nice, I mean, the nightmares. So it wasn't a squeaky straw, noted. Maybe I'm just going crazy. Potentially. this the actual fight with, the boss? Or was it the Feisty 5 fight? Okay, there we go, that's good. I'm just gonna check this fight music here. Right, so it's about 1 hour 26 in, which is... yeah, the showdown. And then... oh, excuse me. 154 is roughly where I'm up to. Which is going to be interesting. What is your opinion on straws, Dave? Do you like plastic straws or paper straws? Or are you mad like... the funny thing is, part of me likes the, you know, the really silly straws. The crazy ones that have like spirals in them, but they're plastic. But I do have a thing for metal straws as well, but that's only because I've got them that many times at like restaurants or places like that. Let's try 80 though. No, that's not gonna work. That is though. I have a bunch of silly straws. I think my parents still have like my really old silly straws. I need to see if you can actually get them still online. You probably can. Probably get them on like Amazon, because Amazon doesn't give a damn what they sell. Hang on. Silly straw. Yeah, you can. You can literally just get reusable plastic silly straws. Dude, I'm gonna get one. Wait, they do glasses as well? I didn't know there was glasses. Drinking glasses, what? Yeah, I'm gonna have to get one. Just hear me randomly being like, yeah, I got a silly straw through Amazon today. Amazon has like a ton of them. Let me voice cast this as Angelo. Oh no, Angelo has returned. Metal straws are making me nervous if I sip through them and stab the roof of my mouth. When you first get them, they're okay, but yeah, I can understand being nervous because of potential stabbage. Oh. How you doing, Angelo? Hope your day's been okay today. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna map that onto the background. We're gonna do something smart here. Okay, so we map this as a mesh plane, right? And then we just go like this. And we should be able to just protect that. Pop it in to say hi. This is a really nice looking fin. It's gonna look even better in a moment. Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this, right? Just this bit. And I'm gonna copy this into Photoshop. See if it works this way. The idea being that we're gonna essentially make a Photoshop file that goes around this and has a transparent background. And that will allow us to map on all the surface without actually going too high poly. Before I go, says Angelo, here's where I get the message of, let me voice caster again. 1024. 1024. Oh. Hey, diddle diddle. A great stream is what I see. This is gonna be a rhyme, isn't it? Who's gonna voice caster? It can only be me. I did it for you though. Right, let's see. If I do this real quick on another layer. Oh. Trying to mark down where this is all gonna go here. And then away we go. I was gonna do it like really neatly with the pen tool, but I don't have to. I just need to follow the outline as much as possible, and then we'll just give it like an extra couple of inches here. Let me do it. At least put my name next to Gash in the credits, says Angelo. Oh, Angelo. You'll probably end up in the credits anyway, even if it's not for Gaster, you know. I mentioned that before. Of course it is. Oh, hang on. Dude, what's the standard sprites for Undyne's house? Undyne house. I want to know what the color... Oh, there it is. There's the color. It's like the... Oh, wait a minute. So the... it's because of the lighting? Or at least it seems to be. Like... I'm going to have to get everybody else's opinion of this. Because I think, yeah, it might be. Because of the lighting. So if I take this. I'll throw this into Blender for you guys now so you can see what I'm looking at. Right, so I'm looking at this from the sprite work, right? And this is what I'm replicating slowly. Question though. What's going on with this side of Undyne's house? Because to me that looks like shadow. Because we got the blue side here. But I can't confirm that, and it just looks like a dark section of the mesh, kind of like with the rest of Waterfall. Because the rest of Waterfall that's dark looks like that, so... Good luck, says Angelo. Thank you very much, Angelo. Meanwhile, I'm gonna map this other bit. Yeah, what does everybody think? Do we reckon it's like shadow or what? Because it's got me kind of wondering here. I'm just like, need to copy that though. Just trying to also do this texturing at the same time. Do that, and then we'll do a new layer. Just make sure I've got this right. Okay. It's shadow, just like what you see Undyne for the first time, says Sammy. Yeah, I was just wondering, like, interpretation-wise, what everybody else would think, but if that's the overall consensus, then I'll go with that, because it does make sense. I just need to then reflect that in the lighting. Yeah. So let's take this, and just go do that, and then super easy using this as a mask. Now should that be able to just go file, save as, just do Undyne Fin House, PNG file, and then we'll just save that for the time being because I can always use that as a mask. I can ask people on Discord. Yeah, sure. I see that last message there at the moment. by just a phone. Damon says, just watch that the Vin Diesel advert. Wow, I don't know what to say. Handshark! At least he's having fun. Right, Undyne house spin. Probably end up putting this on the rest of the house texture, but at the moment, this is just to check that it works. Waterfall texture. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Oh, wow, that's actually mapped perfectly. That's surprising. How did I do that? Hey, Revenge. I'm doing good, thank you very much. I don't believe I managed that. So we can go shading here, right? And we just take the alpha and plug it into the alpha is basically transparency. And now if I go and look at that with shading on, yeah, that's completely transparent. And because of how it's mapped, I should be able to just do this to make this a little bit easier. We can just go. Because loop cutting doesn't affect the way the textures are laid out at the moment, so it's like a really lazy way of me editing where the texture is. It's time for you to wake up. I'm already woken up. Yeah, we can do that. And then just have that like there or something. The funniest part about that is it's like super low poly, but it works. And then we can just rotate that like 90. Hang on. Oh, no, not 90. Right, and then we just gotta decide how big that's gonna be on the side of the house now, and then just shove that in the side of the house. Either side. Just bam, like that. So I'm looking at the reference one, see how big it is. It's not too big. It'd be cool if it looked like freaking Batman's wings or something, but it's more like that. And then we just stab it in the side of the house, and away we go. But it needs to be slightly thicker than that. We're talking like that, potentially. And then we just stick that in the side of the house. And then, bam. We got this low poly outside that's looking pretty nice. And then we can just duplicate the object and mirror them on the x-axis. And then, bam, we've got the other one. And then just for another shortcut, we can use the same one for the tail. We can just go, bam. Rotate it 90. And then we can do a mirror on X there. And then just place it and then mess around with it. And we should get the very nice tail effect here. I might need to edit it slightly, but it's not going to be too much hassle compared to what it would have been if I'd have tried to make a clean one, so we just go from there, put that down. I'm actually happy with how this is going so far, because I'm making this look way too easy. Like, this is just wrong how easy I'm making this look. I'm actually freaking out right now. Wake up, samurai, says David. Sorry, I had to. Nah, it's fine, man. Okay, so with this now, if I change how this is, or where these locations are, should be fine. Gonna have to be a little bit of playing around with this though. Trying to remember which fight this was, whether it was actually the Axis one or not, because it sounds like it a little bit. No, it isn't. It's the standard one for the Steamworks. Let's just try and do that from about there. We just rotate that. And we'll just go. And before I find out, I've basically been in the zone this entire time. That's why I'm making this look easy. That would explain some things. I just gained a substance level. Nice. Congrats. Diddle do do do. Do 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 do. They must have updated something with YouTube, so now it's recommending me new Dominion Tank Police. Thanks, YouTube. Hey, Tank Police is awesome. Coming from Masamune Shiro, the same guy that did Appleseed and Ghost in the Shell. Okay, can I put that there? No joke, really big fan of Masamune Shiro's work. So good. Slightly editing this so I can get a little bit more shape here. I might actually pass this. Where is it? I'm trying to find it in 150 is where I was up to, and no, I'm still wondering where I was up to here. Wait, what? That's Sonic sound font that I've not heard yet. I'm better going back here just in case I spoil something, because that's kind of spoilers. Right, let's go back here. Do, do, do. The fins look nice. Thank you very much. Like, honestly, I'm kind of surprised how they've come out. Sounds really stupid of me, but like, sometimes you can go into this stuff kind of like with drawing, and you're not really expecting it to go well, and then it just kind of does. And I kind of approached this like that, where I was like, I hope it goes okay. And now it's like, no, it's actually going okay. Just need to make sure that the other end here goes fine, and then we're good. Question is, does that look okay? If I rotate this a little bit, and then I can just edit the texture. Oh, dude, that works. And then I just, what we can do here is, we don't even need to make a new texture, I don't think. I should just be able to manipulate the points here. No, it's not gonna work. Maybe if I'm gonna actually add some polygons. My God. So if I do it there, and I think there, I should be able to edit those points, which will then allow me to control where those are. I think it's kind of working, kind of not. Can I just... Hey, it worked. Now I just need to hope that this works. The problem is it's warping the texture, which is not good. Hopefully I can get it unwarped here. Let's try this. And why has the music gone off? I was actually enjoying it. I had the full thing on. Where's the... Oh, I see, it's buffering. I told it to go back to the beginning of the OST, and it's just like, yeah, nah. Let's try, there we go. Hey, there we go. Hey, Alfonso! Hope you're alright. What we'll do is we'll get rid of these points. We'll just... let's just collapse them. So we'll just merge at the center for both of them. I'm gonna have to like redo for just this one fin, but it's fine. Merge at last for both of these, so it gets rid of that thing in the center, and then we'll just try and edit another texture to this. Absolutely love this OST. It's so good. 1024. 1024. Right, all we need to do is just map another one of these. So it's fine. When's the release date? What, for the entire thing? It's, Undine's house. Do you mean for the entire movie, or? Because the entire movie's gonna take a long time. I know everybody's like super excited about it. It's just gonna take a while. The entire thing, like final product. So ideally, I would like this isn't a final thing. I would like to be done by the 9th anniversary. You know, that'd be cool if I could get done by the 9th anniversary. But that's all wishful thinking. That's the only thing I can say really about timing is I just hope. Jeez, that's loud. I just realized that's loud. I hope that that I get done by the 9th anniversary, because it'd just be nice, you know. Like imagine that 9th anniversary rolls around and we've got Immersiontale showing in like YouTube and stuff. I would be really happy about that, but again, it's all based on when the voice actors can get back to me, because I've already said basically that none of this can go ahead and get properly started without the voice lines. And the only voice lines that I have currently, like a complete set of, are for the ruins, outside of like very minor characters, which I have to get in contact with. Essentially, it's like little things, like little details that would be really cool if I had. So I need to go back, contact people about the ruins again, just get those things sorted out. But I can't animate all the other areas without the voice lines, so it's really important that I get those. So yeah. Do you need to threaten them? No. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. I'm going to change this last layer here because it looks different on the artwork. So if we just do this. It's funny because what I'm doing is reverse masking stuff in Photoshop, where essentially I'm just like using other layers to build up the texture, and then I'm just taking the original image, well, the original starting texture that I mapped, and using that as a mask, so I can just delete everything else, and everything else then fits inside it quite nicely. And then I can just delete that and go, oh, where is it? Fin 2. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And then we should be able to do this. Let's see if this maps correctly, right? So you go map. 19 house fin 2. I can change the name of that material later on, but hopefully this will map correctly now. I can do like extra details later on. This is just the basics. Okay, that's not mapped correctly, but that's primarily because of what I did before to it. So we can do like UV project bounds. That's close, right? Scroll up, Dave. I have a problem with brisk tea. Wait, what? I have a tower of brisk in my room. Wait, what? How far? Scroll up, Moody. Oh, the voice lines for Gaster. God damn it, Angelo! Leave me alone! No, I'm messing. It's fine. As long as it's a joke, it's fine. Just don't let the joke go too far. It might get stale. You know. Let's see. I need to constrain image to bounds here. Give me the lines! No! No! Oh. Come on, I'm so close to having this mapped out here now. Hello? Okay, I need... Oh, it's constrained to bounds, though. I need to open the boundary. And then do that. And then move that inwards? Come on, come on. This is annoying. Okay, that's close. Oh. Bring that back a little bit. Wait a minute, is that? Bring that forwards. It's so close to being perfect there. Is that off slightly at the bottom? Yeah, it is. I got this? Is it? Is that? No, it's slightly out there. Oh my god, this is like pixels out. I think that's good now? No house. Oh, we're doing house. Moody, what if I learn wingdings for it? Then you'll be able to read a lot of the text that I've hidden throughout the animation. Hint, hint. No house on fire. You'll have the house on fire as well. I've got to do 2 versions. I'm just doing the base one at the moment. Oh. Pyro from DF2 is not happy. Okay, there we go. So we got the little fish things going on at the side here. Now I just need the eyes, the big spine thing on the back, and some other stuff. So let's have a look here. The big spine thing on the back, I can do probably like this, the same way that I did everything else. If I do it with like a Bezier curve. Let me make sure I save this. If I do it with a Bezier curve, that'll be good. I can also do the front door with a Bezier curve, technically. Let's wireframe this. I reckon for this, if I put the door here, I can delete some of this and put the door around it. If I bring that in slightly, just like that, then at least we got something to work with. Let's see. I duplicate that for a moment, and then we just go that. Take the files there, and we'll separate those. And then I can just go out from here like this, so I can actually get the shape from here, I think. We just do this. Right? Then what we can start doing here is shaping it a little bit. So we got kind of going down here, and then it goes up very violently. And then it comes down again, so we got to go about there. Now, it doesn't look that good at the moment, but that's because I'm just messing around with it. I just go that, get the basic shape in first, then we can really play around with it. Hey, I've just watched an awesome music video where the main character uses what I can only describe as 80s energy weapon to destroy his enemies. Oh, nice. Moody, what if Angela learns wingding? Oh no! Everybody ganging up on me? Is memes here? Memes are thinking maybe in the background. Unsure. Okay. Let's do that, and then we can go loop cut here. Same with over here. Roughly about there, right? And then we can just do this. Right? That needs to be slightly thicker at the top because of lips. There we go. And then do that and then move them in slightly. Right? Then we can just take all of this and separate that just in case I need it. And then I can start really going in here. Question is, if I bevel that, what will happen? Oh, it'll create quads there, that's fine. Yeah, I'm all down for beveling that into quads. And then that and there in the center can be quads as well. And then we just slowly build this up, and then we can make it pretty easy. Feeding Undyne's house fish. Why? Curiosity. I'm actually making it. It's like I've got to make it because the previous one was really bad, so... Wait a minute, what is... Oh, that's 4 there, that's fine. So then we can do... I need to drag those two up, I think, and then move them slightly to the side like that. Right? And then the idea is I need to just slowly make the bits that aren't rounded just a little bit, so we can do like this here. And these bits, we can just add a little bit of a loop to them. Only a tiny bit. So for instance here, we can just... That's actually not added too much to it. Let's take that away. I know definitely here needed a little bit. Windies, god damn it. And then definitely like here. If I look at Undyne's house there, okay. So we can do like... Nope, I was gonna try and make that a bit of a deeper cut there, but we don't need to. What I can do here is just go like that. Because that'll help get a more emphasized look on it. And then we can do inside here, just slightly thicker. About there, roughly. No, that's all quads. Because it's all quads, that's good. Now I should be able to just take that and solidify it, actually. That would probably be better. Get rid of that. Solidify. And then we can do that by probably about... That is going to be good. Do I need an offset for this? No. Even thickness, only rim? What about that? Yeah. Okay, that worked. And then we can go ahead and apply that. And then I can just say origin. Apply that to there like that. That kind of already molds to the surface. It just needs a little bit of editing. It's more so over here than anything else that just needs editing. I don't want to touch that too much because of how it is. Still goes in either way, and then I just edit it. If I try subdivision smoothing that, yeah, it's gonna look weird. I don't really need to do that, but it does actually give us the details. So what I can do here is I can actually get it more or less how I want it here without too much effort. What we can do is save this just in case, because it may go bad. Ooh. You can save that. And then what I'm going to do here is try and do hard surface, high poly modeling here to fix this. What this does essentially is just tells the mesh, look, these areas, I don't want them to be crazy round, but some of the other areas I do. So just chill with it. So if I put these in certain areas, like for instance here, and then put another loop roughly about there, that'd be all right, I think. Let's just double check. Subdivision. Yeah, so it slowly is giving us a better look here, right? And as you can see at the bottom, it's kind of curved the door a little bit. The thing is, we can apply that so we get a ridiculously high poly door. And then, because we did it in quads and didn't add any tries, even though the door's only like 2000 polys, we can actually get a new shape for that, which is a lot better, and it's only 640. And it's still in quads, it's just added quads for us. So we can actually just take the new mesh there, and it's already looking better than it did when I had it. So I just made the blocked version and then redid it, and it's all good. And then the thing is, now we can just make it slightly wider because Unknowns is slightly bigger. About there, like that, roughly. About that in height. Just realised that won't work properly because of the way that I did the mesh to there. Can I just like mess around with the other version of the mesh? That's gonna be the key to this, I think. Yeah, okay, right, so we're gonna just mess around with the low poly mesh and get this looking right. And then away we go. Because it's roughly about there. Let's do that. And then I'll take both sides and loop cut them. How did I not hear that the first time? How did I not hear that? That is crazy hearing that now. Okay, so about there, roughly. And then we can do the high poly thing. So at this end, we tell it, nah, don't loop too much. At this end, we tell it, you know what? You can loop a little bit more than what you want there. And at the bottom, we're just going to turn around and be like, yeah, no. Do us a favor, don't. Just don't. Stop. And then we'll delete these faces on the bottom because we don't actually need them. That should map out everything we need, and then we can just subdivision. The thing is, a lot of people would just leave it at the subdivision, like I've mentioned before, but all we really need here is just for it to get the details correct, and then because, again, we've got it as quads, we can then decimate that by unsubbing it, and it will give us the new mesh. Oh, crap. That moment where I add another unsub to it. So there we go, that now fits, looks really nice, and is a little bit more detailed. Hope everybody's enjoying so far, because actually this is looking pretty nice for Undines. I'm actually really happy because I've never really bothered to try and model Undines before. Primarily because I've never needed to. But at least this way I can get more control over the textures as well and everything. That's going to be cool. Oh god, the teeth. The teeth for the door is going to be nuts. It's looking sick. Do you want to know what your name is in Wingdings, says Alfonso? I mean, I can't tell because YouTube doesn't allow you to post Wingdings. Thank you very much, Damon, by the way. So, now we only need to do a couple of little bits here outside of, like, playing around. So, for instance, with this, we're going to need the windows, and we're going to put them, like, round about here, roughly. Wingding sounds kind of offensive. I love the way Undine's house here looks very, very cramped in the overworld, but when you actually go inside it, it's not too cramped. Like, it looks crazy from the outside, but when you go in, it makes way more sense. Pfft, I'm not even going there, Damon. I'm not even going there. Let's just not go there. Do 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 do. Diddle do diddle do 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 do. And before Damon gets cancelled on Twitter. I'm messing with that, by the way. Looks like a milkman's cell. What I'm trying to do here is grab just these inner bits here. Imagine if Memes is waiting in VR chat. Memes is probably in VR chat, you know. So what I'm doing here is just trying to pull these verts to the right place. And then I should, hopefully be able to map the door to those. Like, really simplify it. Good sensor. So what we can do here is try and line these up a little bit more. And then we'll just take all of these lines and separate them. The reason why is because they're going to be the door, but I'm going to make that less polys. Hey, it's the tractor I like. This Moe's theme that literally uses the Sonic 3 sound font. This track is so fire. Right, merge, and then L. Okay. Oh. Ammo, when he starts getting confident enough to use keyboard shortcuts, my god, he's evolving. Literally sat here just like, yeah, I'll just go keyboard shortcut crazy on this now. Maybe that way. I can't even remember what this is for, this music. It's been a while since I've heard it. The idea here is to try and minimize how many verts I've got in this while not taking away too many of the details. Summon the Frisk. Right, for this, I think I'm good now because it's just the door bits of which I can just go like, is it there? Yeah. And then if I merge all of those together, I should be able to get a door out of this pretty easy. So if I just take all of that and delete it, my god. And then we go from here. Hopefully, the idea is that I should be able to then just turn around and be like, okay, bring these up, slide them into position. Oh, hello. Some verts not here. That's interesting. And then I can just do the doors with these. Oh, crap. Bridge. Bridge edge loops. Should that just be L? No. I just realized I'm doing this like the really slow way instead of just selecting them all and just clicking bridge. Oh, and then it goes through the geometry because of the way that it is, which means we have to go loop cut down the center and then bring that out like that for it to work. Imagine a new person joins and we get to watch the trailer again. No! No! Heck, I'll be working on a new version of that trailer eventually, you know, for when everything's done. So you guys are gonna get a new one anyway. Thing is, I can either do this in simply textures, or I can just 3D model it, because that's going to be the door. New trailer, let me see 0.5. I've not even done it yet! I've not even done it yet! Ah, driving me crazy before I've even got there. I'm playing, by the way. I'm just joking. See what the, wait, what's that empty? Oh, I see what it is. Dude, it's right there. Can I just, like, rotate that? Like, seriously, that new trailer, though. Like, I've mentioned it before, but my idea is once all the environments are... Not yet. No eyes just yet. My idea is once the environments are all done and they all look the best they can, is I'll be going around and animating small portions again, like I did with that first trailer, to show off the new improvements. And that's when I'm probably gonna get a lot more people going, holy crap, you know. Blind Undyne's house. Poor Undyne's. I'm just literally trying to line this up so I can then make the crazy teeth. Do, 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 do. See, I'm gonna need individual vertices here for this. Yang Sydney says, howdy, how long has this been going? Hello? Do you mean the entire project or just the stream? Because it's been going quite a long time, the stream, like a good, well, let's have a look. Hour and 36 minutes? The project, oh, about a year or so. Roughly. What happened was I had like rough prototypes done of everything, and then ended up redoing all of the visuals. That's where I'm up to now, where I'm waiting for the voice actors to get done with stuff. And then we're good to go. Oh no, I see what you guys are doing there. Okay, so now I should be able to... Why make this game? It's not a game, it's a movie. I'm literally doing the entire thing as a movie, just to allow people to see everything a little bit more, with a little bit more emotion. You know, from the characters. It's basically like everybody imagines what it's going to be like in some way, shape, or form, but it's like, yeah, I'll add a little bit more to it. Do the trailer. No! Let's try and... I got it. Immersion. Yeah, so the immersion thing comes mainly from the perspective of the player, because I'm going to add the player into it, as well as Frisk. So, it's going to be cool. They got their own thing going on, and it's a different way of looking at things. The trailer! Oh my god, you guys are really pressing for the trailer here right now. I think I can get the teeth to look better here. We get to see the trailer for the 1000th time. Admittedly, the trailer does look nice. The old trailer, but the new trailer's gonna look way better. Just working on Undyne's house here is real nice. It gets me away from the trailer. I'm gonna see if I can do this in a little bit more detail with the teeth here. If it doesn't work, well, I've got it saved, so... You're not safe from the trailer. Memes isn't safe from the trailer, you mean? I don't mind playing it, but I don't want to torture memes. Good luck on this project, says Ayang. Thank you very much! Memes ain't here, we're all good. Okay, so now we can go loop this side. Loop the other side. And then that should be okay. I want to see how this comes out when I solidify it. What we do here is we put on a solidify modifier. Right? And that's going to increase the door like we've seen here. And we also throw a subsurface. Oh no, it's because there's so many polys, the teeth just end up looking really goofy. Let's put in some more polys here, see if they look better, and if they don't, I'll just keep them as the really jaggedy ones. My idea was to try and make them look a little bit more smoothed out. Like, I don't have to do this, but I just thought it might look cool, so... Is that just, like, going all the way in there? I think it is. Okay. Something there. Teeth had so much had too many sweets. Nope. It really did have too much sweets there. Try that. I'm trying to do support wires for the teeth that just allows everything to look better. Yeah, I still need to do the scales afterwards, but at least the scales I can do a different way. Like with that there, it doesn't seem like too much, but the problem is we have this smoothing error over here, which then requires me to add more to it. But then if I add more to it, it looks terrible because of all the lines that I've got. So I might have just to do it the old-fashioned way, which will be just going File, Remade. And because these are separate now anyway, just keeping them like that. Then we just go File, Edit. Loop just there, just to make sure that this is a little bit smoother. The teeth are now blades. But yeah, we can do that. We can solidify them. Thickness, I'm gonna make them about that, probably, in terms of thickness. Seems alright. And then if we take that and apply that to the one below, you do File, Solidify, Thickness. There we go. And then when we move these down and up into the ceiling, that's going to be the animation for the door there. Which will have to be done really well, but we should be alright for camouflaging stuff here. And we can just go like, where is it? Just grab that, go edit face smooth. And then where is face maps, normals, 60, yeah, that's fine, 60's fine. And then when we just go bam like that, I should then be able to just Grab this top line. And put that there like that. And then the second line here, we can edit that to go further up. About there. That top line's slightly too far, I just noticed. About there. So that gets camouflaged in there, then you see. So what I'm going to have to do is when I animate that, that's going to have to be edited slightly. Pope Undyne beginning house renovation. Yeah, everybody was asking whether you were here, memes, to show off the trailer again. That's why. That's why everyone's like, memes isn't here, quick, show off the trailer. Oh boy, here we go again. Now, because of this, should be able to delete these faces. And then, there we go. We can hide the top faces there, but we can just go like that and it will work. And I just need to hide those little bits and bring the other ones inside to the sides a little bit, and then we're good. Basically, we're doing the same thing I've been doing for the rest of the Waterfall model, which is hiding everything in the door frames. And then for this here, we just bring that up there and bring these two up as well. And then bring those two at the side in slightly, and we're good. Like that. And the door frame hides everything and makes it look clean. And then we just go bam. There we go. And then when we open the door, oh, that's looking so good right now. Just get over with the trailer so Moody can work. Nah, we good. We good. I've been here for the full stream, says Memes. So yeah, now all I need to do is the eyes and the mohawk thing. Which I'm half tempted to do Undyne be looking bald. I'm thinking of having the giant spike thing that goes around the back, the mane. I don't know whether I should do it the same way as this, or the plain. I think maybe give it a bit more 3D look to it, so maybe like that. Which is easy. I can just go File, Mesh. I could probably actually do both of those bits with a Bezier and a cube. Yeah, I think I can. Right, so if I map this... if I map this here, and we have it going down the tail until about there. The hell is that? Give me a sec, I've been hearing some like really crazy stuff in the background. Might be the radiator coming on? Interesting. Okay, give me a sec. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to BRB, and when I come back, we'll finish this off. So we'll do, where's Azrael? Boom, and boom. No, we good. I'm still here, or at least I'll be gone for a little bit. I'll put the yellow soundtrack back on. BRB. Okay. There we go. Right, let's try this. I'm wondering whether I can just, like, place all the bits in here if I do this. Music is a banger, I know, right? So I do this, right? And we go to about there with it. Moody, you must bring in Jeff because of the absence. Just have him sat in for me. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is let's do this. What I want to do is try and have it so if I can extrude points on this, it'd be really nice. Can I just like, let's try. Let's go check out this because there's a tutorial for it. Solidify Bezier curve, blah blah blah. Okay, that's interesting. So maybe I just do it the other way. Can I like insert along here? Because that would be really cool. Nope, seemingly not. I'm gonna have to do it manually. Ah, that sucks. Control points. Yeah, that sucks a little bit. So what I'm gonna have to do here is find the full her sprite for Undines, because it's kind of like her for the house. Undine house, and then try and copy that. Oh, there it is. Oh, somebody's done it as a an animated GIF. Oh, and somebody has done the sprite work for it. Okay, that's handy. Let's go get the sprite work for it then off the sprite resource. We'll just grab this here. Okay. Goofy question, but are you a big shot? No, maybe, not quite sure. Right, let's try it this way. I'm pleading the fifth on that question. Okay, so I might be able to just copy that mesh all the way around. That would probably be the best way of doing it. That reminds me, I wonder if anybody's played Mew Mew Love Blasters and got like a really good score for it. Let's try Mew Mew Love Blasters. Hitless. Wait, what? No hit. I'm wondering like what's the top score on that. Somebody's done 1,500. Interesting. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to create a curve for this. And we know we've got like this Sonic looking thing here, so I'm gonna do that. And then once that's done then I'll just copy and paste it. I mean, he became immune for hitting a button. Here's one for you, chat. Who do you think's harder, Jevil or Spamton? Because honestly, I think Jevil was harder as a boss. But personally, that's just me, so... Let's do that there. We can have that come round. Come down like this and then meet up with that one if I just... do this. The heck is this song? I don't remember it unless I've gone past the spoilers again. No, I haven't. Huh. Interesting. Can I join these two segments up here? Let's do... Are we good there? Yeah, we are. Okay. And I think I can convert that to Origin. Not sorry, convert to Mesh. Right, and then if I do edit there, yeah, I can. But who made Undyne's house? No idea. Right, now what I need to do here is do new edge and face, I think. Yeah. Right, but I don't need all of these here, so we just need to join them up. So like, for instance, those two will join. Whichever ones don't join, I get rid of. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's not too bad. Now we can get rid of some of these. So we can get rid of like... this. Don't need so many in the same area, so we can just... move some of these around and away we go. Okay, that should be alright there. If there was a hotline of 87, what was the 83? I have no clue. Okay, so let's try and... Try and link this up. Maybe the barrier. Okay, so we do this. Because that's 4 there. So if I do this, we go, merge at center and then do that, right? Oh. Trying to get rid of a lot of these that we don't need around here. Because then I can get away with this. How many points do I need here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's going to be way too much for the... Let's do 3 instead, and we'll just manipulate those points. Merge. Oh no, wait, no, sorry, not merge. I need to do a... Oh no, wait, actually, yeah. If I get rid of those, that's actually clean, because then I can just go like that. And the reason why is because then I can drag out the verts here. We can slowly get some 3D depth to this. Like so. Just a little bit like a shark's fin. Which is kind of what it's designed off. Right? And then as we get to this end, we just drop that. Oh. From about there, and then we'll just go about there. How many of them is there? Like slowly move this out each time. Because even if I end up thinning it again, at least it'll have more shape to it than what it did previously. It'll look slightly better. Right? Like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. About 7. Coincidentally, everything with Undertale is like 7, so then we can just go duplicate objects, mirror, Z-axis. There we go. And then I can just join those together. Hit edit here and just go file, merge vertices by distance. And then for the top here, we'll just merge them together like that. Oh, come on now. Hello to anyone that's new to the channel. Hope you're doing okay. And then we'll do this. Like that, right? So we got the shark's fin thing going on. We take all of that, make sure that 1, it's got smoothing on it, and 2, that it's all on the right sort of setup. So do normals, calculate outside. Which is okay. The normals look a little bit funny though, primarily I think because I'm 180, that's why. Let's try just 80. Which is going to give us the shark's fin looking thing, right? And then hopefully what we can do is turn that like 90. And that's pretty flat, right? And then what we can do is hopefully put a Bezier curve down the back of that and just apply that to it. So we can do like file, curve, Bezier. Go ahead and do this again. Just go like this. Undyne's house won't be bald now. No, it won't. Hopefully it'll look really cool. And then we just need to do the eyes. Okay, so going from there, I need to do this, which then allows me to curve over the top there. And then when we get to the bottom here, I need to extrude down, rotate this, and we need to play with that there. Get to about here, curve it round. RIP Undyne hasn't existed yet. I've shown off Undyne in the animation before. If that's what you mean. Ooh, come on now. Okay. So just bring that, oh, bring that down. And then if I remember rightly, I can twist the controller on this to give me some degree of control when it comes to where all this stuff's gonna be. Let's see. And then we can go, what's this other one? Fin, oh, there it is. Right, and then we do Bezier curve, modifier array, no, that'll array the curve, that's not what I want. What I want here is an array cast on the shark fin for about 7 of them. And I want the curve to be the one. Where is it? There we go. Bam. And then we just gotta make sure this deforms properly. So we go. Gotta figure out how this works, because I can't remember. Let's see about this. I'm just doing like a YouTube tutorial real quick. Ah, there we go. Fit curve? Okay. Offset would be required. The curve is that one. Yep. Oh, okay. That's weird. Is that because I've got that curve on already? 0. Offset would require... But I've already... If we put an array on that now... Oh, no, wait. It's not that. Curve. It's a curve, right? And then we go like that. Okay, interesting. So whatever this is pointing, it's just going to curve it anyway. So if it was already pointed that way, then it's awkward. Dude, why is it just like totally screwing me up here? Try that. And then just go options, origins. Change the origin there and change the way that the origin is facing. There we go. There. Hey Blair! No Jeff. How you doing, Blair? I've almost got Undine's house done. I'm just trying to figure out how to get this stuff to work how I want. Let's try... I feel really tired, but I don't want to sleep. I'm feeling dubious. I'm going to be sleeping eventually. I just want to get as much of this done as I can first, which is always good. I'll be doing some Photoshop work in a bit for the mat. How to, without distortion, okay, how to align another object's rotation orientation in, no. Let's just show me how to array this thing. Constant offset, okay. Huh, okay. I think this is going to be interesting. Let's see if this works. So I need to create a plane. Put this under here. I just realized that's slightly to the side. Create a plane, turn it into a triangle apparently for some weird reason. No clue why, but let's just roll with it for the moment, right? I don't know whether it has to be equilateral or what, it's not really said. We assume so we do this, we go origin, geometry. That's not equilateral because of how that side looks. It's a little bit better. Parent to object, okay. Okay, so now I go for like here. Control P for that. Let's try parent to object, and then if I... Okay, right. I'm just following this tutorial at the moment. Time to be evil, time to be chaotic, time to rattle. Almost did an all-right night without knowing, says Alfonso. I mean, I do a lot of all-nighters anyway. Okay, so we do the curve. We've created the curve, right? So what was the point of putting... Array the triangle along the curve. Okay, right. So, array, fit to curve. Okay, right? And that controller was the, so if I take that, put that there, right, and then rotate that just for the sake of it, about 180, minus 180, right? And then do modifier curve. Okay, along Bezier curve. Set instancing to face. Okay, okay, I think I get where we're going with this. Roughly. That's slightly out though, there. Good. 7. That's for some strange reason messed up there. Let's go back here. Okay, so let's do that. And then we go so instancing. Object instancing faces. Instancing faces? Okay, okay, I get it. Right? Tweak the curve. Shrink out the curve to the surface. Well, I don't need to really do that. It's more just tweaking the curve. I think. The problem is this looks a mess and I could probably just do this all by hand. It's just a case of I wanted to try it this way, but yeah, it's clearly not working. Let's just do it by hand. That motor is just a lot easier doing that. Like, it's okay, I can do this fancy thing, and it's taking time out of what I want to do. Let's do that for that. Then we just go. Two, I think. Yep. And then we just need to rotate that. Three. Put that one about there. Doing this by hand is like finicky, but at least it works. Four. Oh. This is going to be number 5. Five. This actually does look pretty cool. Let me make this one a bigger one because of how it is. Six. Oh. Seven. That doesn't look too bad. I know there's a bit of spacing in between, and the spacing is slightly inconsistent. But honestly, not too bad, and I could probably keep that going, you know, all the way down the tail. It's really just the eyes now, isn't it? I think. Let's see what... Hey, not too bad for polygon count. We're actually pretty good for polygon count, and then if I look at the smoothed out version, we're alright. Most of the polys just go on the lips. No, I just need to do the eyes, the ever menacing eyes here. Right, let's see. I need to get the reference again. I think first off, I need to actually do the eyes and then just have like some other bits come over the top of them that make them look like eyebrows. Let's see about how this looks. If I put that behind there. And then we just bring that in a little bit. Oh, hey, that's not actually too bad scale-wise. It's actually pretty close. Which is surprising. Considering I've kind of guessed this. For a lot of it, at least. So what I need to do here is find an area where the windows can go. And just, like, chop that bit out. Let's hide that for a moment. I reckon, like, here, maybe? Hang on. Oh. Yeah, it's got to be around here. If I save this for a moment, what we can do is we can have... The entire thing needs to be about there, so if you just go File Mesh and do Cylinder for a moment, and do an 8-sided one. I think it's 8. Give me a moment. It might be 6. I think I might have used 6 on the back as well. Yeah. Let's try and see if this works. Need this to kind of line up here. About there, and the entire window does actually go up like that. So what I can do is hide everything else and just do like, where is it? House main. And then duplicate that to house main 1, house main 2, just in case anything goes wrong. Right. Nope. Hide the door, hide the fins. Oh, I love the way the house looks like a dragon a little bit because of those fins on the back. Okay, here we go. You can already see where I've like dug into the house there, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna try to only have this front face here edited, and then we can apply this to the rest, I think. Let's see if I can make these bits line up. That's rough. Oh, come on now. Okay, so that's not moved too much. What happens if I move that there? the mesh becomes slightly rough. What happens if I move it there? That's not too bad. I wish it was an 8. Yeah, it's gonna have to be an 8-sided one rather than... I think an 8 is easier to work with. Could be wrong. Mesh, cylinder. 8, let's find out. Because there's more geometry to line up. Yeah, that's going to be a little bit more helpful. Okay, let's go from about... there? So I'm going to need to start lining this stuff up as best as I can. Without affecting the mesh too much. There we go, that's not too bad so far, and then I'm going to try and play around with it to fit here. That shouldn't be too bad, but I'm going to have to edit a little bit. Like that bit there. That's going to have to come down. Because of how I know I've edited that. That's going to have to come down, I think, a little bit and go back. That's going to have to go up slightly. Have a look. It's gonna have to slide back a little bit. Okay, I think overall I can get that. What we're doing here is we're creating a big enough hole that I can see into the... And then that'll give us the eye. How long is the stream right now? It's 2 hours, 40 minutes. I do that. That doesn't look too bad there. Feels like 4. I'm sorry. It just takes ages to do this kind of thing. You know, when you're coming up with like all the different solutions and stuff, how it's going to be. And then for this, we can just go... longer it feels, the better Jeff appears. And then for this one, we can now do like 24. Or even 16. 16 is still decent. 24 though might cover it, right? Just to be a bit crazy. And we can do like minus 90. And now the idea is we just need to get this lined up and we've got the window. And then I'll just add the eyebrow on as like an extra bit of the mesh. But what we have to do here is just make this bigger than the actual hole that it's in. Like the best thing that I could probably do here is try extruding a face out, having it attached to that face. Oh. and then get rid of the face. So like for instance here, we'll just go like bam, bridge face, right? And then we can go separate face. And then do this and go shrink wrap. Shrink wrap to surface that face. And then we'll just do nearest point outside of. But now it's still bald. Nah. And then we'll offset this. Oh, it's pretty much offset already. Okay. Let's try above surface. Why is that on surface? Why is that screwing me over there? Looking like Jack Skellington. I want to know why that's messing me up there, because that should just be alright. That's weird, that means I can't do it that way. This is a problem. Let's try and see. Just gonna have to do it by hand. When is the stream ending? When this is done. Ooh, come on now. Bet. I mean, it's not too far off being done. I just need to finish up the window here. Trying to just place it by hand is a little bit of a problem. Oh, there? Maybe? Oh. That doesn't look too bad, and then I've just got to cover up that there. Okay, that covers up that there just. Like that, right? A definite 5 to 10 minute trailer wouldn't hurt, right? It would. Can't go back that far. Try there. Go to about here, right? Because what I'm trying to do here is literally just have this be in here. Coming out 2024 to 2026. Right, so what we do is we take this. The idea is we just bevel it. And then like with here, if I do that the same way, I just inset there to roughly about the same degree. I just realized that's not gonna work because of the surroundings. It's gonna need to be more like that, and that's gonna be a pain. Okay, that's something I'm gonna have to work with. Let's see if I can get this to work. So if I bevel, if I bridge that now, you'll be able to see the inside. Yeah. Because the idea was to get the... Is Anzo still here? I don't know. The idea was to try and not see the edges there, but that's become a pain. The only other thing I could do there would literally be make the see-through window that's angry. Don't think that's gonna happen now. I'm gonna have to literally just like do this kind of thing. Everybody else does. And then just fake the see-throughness. Next stream, no. I'll fake the see-through. Okay, right. And then we just go inset faces. Think. Let's see what, no. Apparently that's just not happening. Ah, there we go. I go in slightly with that, and then loop cut about 3 times. Oh, crap. Loop cut 3 times, then bring that out. And then I do this. 45. Let's try more. 50. Oh wait, I forgot. I also need to smooth that. That's why it's not. Right? So at least we got the window frame kind of thing going on here. What I can do here is take these two. I think I'll be able to push them out. Nope, it's not having it. I was trying to see if I could move them on the same axis, but apparently not. If I move those, can I? It's gonna have to be done by hand, the hard way. Looking like you're adding pupils. No, it's more so making the window have a little bit of depth to it. It's gonna be like, you know, porthole on a ship. The idea is it's like that, but I've just got to make the frame thinner. And then what I'll do is I'll add the eyebrows over the top of this as like just a sculpt. Because we can sculpt that really easily. Ooh. Come on now. This isn't too bad at the moment. Working on half the house, wondering where the rest is. It's gonna be common. What I'm doing is I'm working on half so I can copy and paste it. Music is a banger. Let's try and bring that back a little bit. It'll look a little bit more natural if I do this. Same with this bit here. There we go. Jeff would definitely vibe to this. Oh, now the thing is, I'm half tempted to do the window slightly accurate. Oh crap. We're still here, nice, yep. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing these windows differently now. What I can do here is flatten them down. And instead I can actually do the window frame. So I figure having the frame is going to be better than that current shape that I had. Ain't leaving Rudy streams unless it's for something important. Oh, thank you. So what we have here is this thing going on, right? Where kind of looks like that. Right? And then hopefully we should just be able to... I want to get rid of the tries there because it's not good. Let's try... tries the quads. Window curves. Basically, with this, I'm just trying to add enough room that I can put those window frames in. Today is spaghetti day. I'm gonna try and take these out because I don't really need them in. Cylinders are like the only time you can really do this, so I'm gonna head with, get an advantage of just dissolving those, which then gives me, right? And then hopefully, this is where I'm up to in the game. What we can do here is hopefully bevel these areas so I can use them for... Oh, wrong one. For the frame. Like for instance here, that looks about right for window frame. And then we just bridge those faces. Same with these, I can just like... Ooh. Take this. Dude, I don't like that back facing. Get rid of that. Right? And the other one. Then we can just take that and just go separate. And then what I can do here is take this, bridge that, and then file separate. Get rid of the exterior for that. Keep these two. Have one be thinner than the other. Or just one behind the other slightly to give depth like that. Unhide the rest. And then quickly hide it again for a moment. Right? T-posing Undertale for a second part of the movie would be a funny Easter egg. Right, so now we got the frame done here. And then really all I need is the empty in there to not the empty, sorry, the thing. Now see-through, it's not gonna be see-through. I'm gonna do a trick for that. Right, so for the eyebrow, I'm literally just going to make a separate part that goes around it. Suppose I could actually take part of this that's already going around it anyway. And just be like, okay, let's just move some of this back into position. So like here. Right, move that up there. Move this up here. Nope. Then what I can do is just take this, separate that section, delete the rest. House is getting a bit angry. And then what I can do is take this. Dude, what the heck is this song? 156. Oh, interesting. I'm almost here in the actual official game. I might go back to that at one point. He says as he proceeds to swap the OST back to its beginning so he can avoid spoilers. Okay, so is that... Yeah, it's quads there. So if I delete that, because then it gives me those two faces to work with. And I can bridge between there and go down to there. Same with this, I can pull that over here. Roughly. Just do this. Move that over here. File loop cut. There, right? Then what I'm going to do is take that. And I'm going to extrude that outwards. Oh, nope. Maybe I'm not. It's like, yeah, no, you're not going to do that, dude. Let's try apply all transforms to it, right? And then now I can try extruding outwards. That's not too bad, right? The reason for doing that is so that when we can do this. And then we can just save that. Get rid of that behind. Oh, crap. Don't want to get rid of that behind. Let's take the window here. Bring that slightly forwards. It's not working. I'm going to have to keep the other one. Right. And then for this one, I just realized the music's not playing because it's stuck in buffering again. It's okay, it's fine. I'll just like load an hour's worth of audio again. Gotta make the house angry. Oh, trust me, I will be. I'm gonna have to copy the mesh across as well. I don't want to delete anything you see because of how much progress we've made, but now what we can do is we can subdivide this. Subdivide it like that, right? And this is going to be hopefully fun. We can then do a subdivision surface like this. We'll do it twice. And then we can use that to sculpt the polys here. So for instance, if we use the grab tool, grab about 100, we can start trying to shape this to be kind of angry. Gotta make two versions of a Nine House, one normal, one angry. Yeah, the on fire one's pretty easy compared to the standard one. Let's bring that down. Just gotta keep going at this until it works. Can even do here is use, where is it? There's one for literally bringing two of them together. Where is it? Draw sharp? No. Layer, inflate, flatten, fill, scrape, multi-scrape. There we go, pinch. I go to 100 there and I pinch there. Right? And then I just go gotta be careful when I do this. Just realized the problem with that is that I've got that now, but then the rest of it needs to go over it. I might need to do a an eyelid for that. That's one thing I did not actually think about. So if I do a decimate on that now, I go unsub. Then at least I've got the angry eyebrow. There's grass. Yeah, I'm adding grass at a later point. Make it sound as if I'm not going to. So there's the angry eyebrow. Now I just need to do the upper eyelid because it's literally as if the house has got like a life of its own. Frisk shall touch grass. Oh god. So what I need to do here is just add on the eyelid there and then we're good. And then I can do that on both sides. It's just gonna need to be a sphere, but I've got to mess around with it a little bit. Let's do cube. Add, subdivide. Okay, right, now I need to rotate that. And then from there, that's probably the best option, and then just work with that. Oh. Because then what I can do is I can literally just add more to this, and then just have that be something that I sculpt as well. Actually, would it be better that way? Because of... if I do it that way... oh. Trying to get this just right, and then I can cut off like halfway. Almost everybody in chat is as silent as a mouse watching like an owl. Everybody wants to see how it comes out, you know. I figure it's that excitement of watching it to see whether it comes out good or whether it just looks trash and then laugh at me. Like, haha, it sucks. Like, oh, cheers. I know nobody's that mean, but... oh. Seriously gonna need to sculpt this, I think. Right, let's push this in. Haha, goofy house. Yeah, basically. It's more just this eye bit, because, like... hang on a sec, I just realised I can't just mesh cube. Subdivide it like 4 times. Right, so then we get the sphere. Then I just make the sphere like the freaking eye, but bigger. So like this, so we just go like that, right? And then we need it to be about there, roughly, the eyelid. And then I can just go loop. No, because that would take away the sphere look to it, but at least then doing this kind of thing to it isn't too bad. And then I can just go apply. Oh wait, why is that like that? Huh. Strange. Probably like that, and then we just go... this music fits really well with this. It says it all. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, let's try applying that, and then we'll go from there with the sculpt. The idea that now it's best if I try pushing this all upwards, and then see what happens. Because I can try decimating it later. Because all I need to do really is just get it in position, smooth it out, and then decimate it. Now, where I'm manipulating this as if it's clay. Right now, I just need that to be flat, obviously. So let's just try, or at least smoothed out. So let's try smooth. Right? A fight in Undyne's house gone wrong. House went on fire. I've actually got an old prototype of that. The end of that, at least. So the idea is we push that up there like this. Right? Oh. Then we try and see about pushing this in so it looks like an eyelid. Show me the prototype. Nah, the prototype was really, really bad. Ooh. Let's give that a little bit more shape here. Can't be worse than mine. There we go. So you have this very comically done extra bit here, which is what gives it the angry eyebrow appearance. And then we can just try and drag this in. Hang on. Try and drag this in a little bit so it looks at least a little bit more natural. So what did you spend your afternoon doing? Well, I give Undyne's house some eyebrows and some eyelids. You wait, what? Okay. So if I do that, and then go decimate. No, too much decimation. Try. Try that, and then what I can do is I can get rid of some of these back faces that I don't need. Like for instance, if I do that and then just go. Is that? Yeah, it is. Okay, so everything below that is going to be fine. Oh, crap. God damn it. The moment you accidentally select one thing and it just messes up everything. So everything around about there should be fine. Nope. It's like how it's modeled. Potentially. That's... Let's try moving that back just a little bit. And then we can delete everything after that. So we can just go like this and delete all of that. And then that's that done. Then we can just go to origins, right? Go file, object, Shade smooth, and then we can just see how much that's shaded. That's not actually too bad though, like that. And then I just need the details here, so we can go like hide. Imagine the house is Frisk sized. No, it's bigger. It's bigger. It's got to be big enough for Undyne, so what we'll do here is we'll take this, we'll duplicate it, and mirror it on the x-axis. Hide the back. Join that together. File. Weld down the center where we just merged. So we get 6 verts there, right? Then unhide the back of the original house. Get rid of everything from the front. Make sure I hit save. Get rid of everything from the front just here and then around the sides. Right, and then I'm going to need to select these other ones manually. Unless, of course, they happen to be adjacent to the massive tail that I made before. God damn it. There we go. Right? But then I should be able to join those two down the center. Do that. All the way across like that. We go file, edit by distance. Is that only 17? What? Okay, yep. Yeah, that was. Okay. File, edit, take this, and just go like that. Then go face, mesh, normals. Recalculate outside. Okay. Just when I thought it couldn't get any worse, I'm no longer logged onto YouTube Music to Sammy. Ooh. Right, and then we just go file. Duplicate others, and then mirror. And then as long as this is in the correct position, which it almost looks like it is, hey, dude, Angry Fish House, I'm happy with that. And then what I can do is, we can do an interesting thing here because of how Undyne's is. We can have roof tiles on the top here. That would be pretty cool to make up the eyes. 3,000 polys, that's not actually that bad. But yeah, I can have roof tiles there. And then we can just have like the scale texture everywhere else. And then I can do like a fake interior. Because the rest looks exactly how it's supposed to. I just need to now do the rest of this, which is texturing and stuff. You've been live for 2 hours. Nah, 3 hours 21. I've got it on OBS here. I can even check on the live stream. I think. Nay, 3 hours. The longest I've ever been on stream before was 12 hours in one go for Death Stranding. Funny thing is, I could probably do a 24 one, but it would be not advisable because of my daughter. So yeah, 12 hours non-stop is my my previous record. That I have yet to break. The house looks so angry. Yes, I am married. I am married. We had a daughter about 7 months ago. You doing MatPat jokes in the Undernet might be a bit more MatPat today. Oh, dude, wait, what? Right, I guess I'm going looking in the Undernet then. So yeah, I'll call it there, and I can go ahead and like text you this and then come back to it later on, and do the fire version, because the fire version is literally just the eyes changed really. But yeah, thank you very much everyone. I hope you've enjoyed, and I shall see you next time. So until then, bye.